Alexander Acosta was reportedly urged by President Trump to get in front of the cameras.
Facts are important, and facts are being overlooked.
And defend his record as the former U.S. attorney in Miami, ultimately responsible for granting Jeffrey Epstein what many are calling a sweetheart plea deal on sex crimes charges involving underage girls.
Based on the evidence, there was value to getting a guilty plea and having him register. Look, no regrets is a very hard question.
In our last report, we posed the question of who may have enabled the billionaire financier, or at the very least, allowed him to dodge for more than a decade, doing serious time for his alleged sex crimes in New York and Florida. Acosta, now President Trump's labor secretary, spent about an hour Wednesday offering carefully worded, detailed explanations for why his former office in Florida negotiated a plea deal that saw Epstein serve 13 months in jail. At the time, there were dozens of alleged victims in an ongoing FBI investigation who did not learn about the deal until after it was signed.
We expect a lot more transparency today. As you watch these victim interviews, it's very obvious that the victims feel that this was not a sufficient outcome. And so you always look back and you say, what if? What I can say is, at the time, and I've provided a timeline, I've provided information about the individuals involved, this was the view of the office.
Acosta did not apologize, he offered no regrets, and for the most part, shifted responsibility for striking the deal to his then staff in Miami.
The career prosecutor in this case had a difficult decision to make, and she didn't make it alone. She made it in consultation with the FBI, and she made it in consultation with the office.
Former federal prosecutor Elliot Williams speaking to CNN's Jake Tapper after Acosta's news conference.
What you didn't hear in there anywhere was a manager saying, I messed up. The buck stopped with me as the prosecutor, and all of the evidence that was available to New York, or to the prosecutors in New York, or at least some of it, would have been available to him at the time.
The former state attorney in Palm Beach, Florida, Barry E. Krischer, offered a blistering rebuttal to Acosta's comments, saying in a statement, quote, if Mr. Acosta was truly concerned with the state's case and felt he had to rescue the matter, he would have moved forward with the 53-page indictment that his own office drafted. Mr. Acosta should not be allowed to rewrite history. John, Tamsin?